Let's start with your reading, Libra. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We're going to look into your recent past, current energy, and immediate future as well. For cross watchers, keep in mind that energies go both ways, so please take the messages as they best resonate with you. Alright, so recent past up here, current energies, and immediate future for you. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the one of the Ace of Cups. And this is a really beautiful energy to have. What you see is a new love beginning for you. This could be a relationship, but at the same time is any sort of situation where you can really be yourself. Express yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings without fearing that you're going to face negative consequences because you do so. Here you feel safe. Someone is making you feel safe after perhaps a long time where this wasn't the case at all. Now, right underneath this, we have the Hermit, which is telling us that perhaps you are trying to delay this a little bit. There is something here which is not making you go for this right away. And we will look into what this might be. So let's see what happened in your recent past. Okay. So first of all, you see the theme here. These colors are cold. The situation overall is pretty dark, and we see, especially starting from the moon, that maybe you were in a situation where you haven't fully realized what was happening until it was maybe too late. With the moon, you find yourself, unfortunately, in a situation that is filled with illusions, unknown. And you are, at times, when you see this card, misinterpreting someone else's behavior, actions, and words. And what I see here is that you have misinterpreted those words and actions for the worse. You have thought that maybe they were doing something nice, that maybe they were trying to fix some issues in their own situation. You were trying to overall justify maybe this person from the past. And maybe, this is not even the first time that this happens. You have a tendency to always believe that people are in the situation with their heart and that they're not going to hurt you. They're not going to do anything to jeopardize the relationship itself. But at least so far, you have had instead the opposite experience. Someone who was trying to take advantage of the situation, take advantage of you, and overall do what was best for them and not for you as well. This is clearly someone with the Seven of Swords who is thinking about themselves, who is trying to be sneaky maybe, and who overall has a behavior that it's not going to be good for their relationship or for any relationship. So it's really important to see here that the behavior and the energy is confirming that certain things were happening. But maybe at the time you decided to not listen to it. You decided to not give in into the fears and the doubts. So with that moon, I almost see that you wanted to go ahead and face those fears as though they were not there. And mainly because you couldn't see them fully with the light of the moon. You need some sun here. You clearly need some more light, some more clarity around what was happening back then. And this is going to be actually very important. Even if we see it in the past, it's still impacting you today in some way. And so right here, we see, as I usually see in most of readings, that you have to understand what your priorities are. And you have to focus on you, as always. I always say that, and I always say it. It's always very important to do, and especially in this case right here. But now that love is coming up again, a new cycle has either already started for you or is about to, is going to be impacted by this negative experiences a little bit. With the Hermit, you're looking at that new chapter of law, which seems so beautiful, but your head is back into the past, thinking how many times things started this way and ended this way instead. And so let's see what the current energies are down here. Good. Queen of Swords, first of all, the Hangman and the Two of Wands. First of all, I see you now really focused on potential red flags. You see them right here, red, yellow, doesn't matter. You're really focused on potential issues. And you know what, Libra? This is great. It's good. You need to assess the situation. You need to read into the actions of the person, the words, trying to spot any potential patterns, any potential things that are already not resonating with you maybe. So here this card, it's not saying that you're seeing red flags. It's just saying that you're looking for them. That your eyes are wide open and you're really trying to understand what this new chapter is going to be about, what this person's intentions might be before your heart gets too deep into this. But keep in mind that one thing is looking for red flags, and one other thing is instead planting them, seeing them when they're not supposed to be there, where they have no reason to be there. So it's a really fine line in between being on alert for red flags and instead creating them out of a place of fear. Not saying that you are doing that, but I'm saying that with the place, looking at the place you're coming from, there is a potential with this energy that you take it too far. And then maybe you start preventing yourself to experience a beautiful new chapter. You know, even if this was a pattern in your past and it happened 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, it still doesn't mean that it's going to happen again right now in the present. But we will see what the rest of the energies will be. So right now, with the next 2 cards, as far as current energies, I see the Hangman and the Two of Wands. I start seeing into this new love, into this new person, and they are stuck. They are not really doing much right now. Or mainly, you know what? I see them in this Two of Wands, to be honest. I see that you are putting yourself in a position where you almost are saying, see, I cannot move. I cannot do this. I cannot completely go for this. I'm still thinking about it. But, you know, my position, you see it, it means that I cannot really do anything official right now, you know? But the truth being is that the Hangman is not stuck there because they're forced by an external energy. They decide to be there and to be stuck that way because they need more time. That's an intentional pause. And honestly, if you need it, take it, Libra. There's nothing wrong with that. But what we see is that if this energy is something that is going to translate into actions from you and you're just going to stay there, on the other end, we have an energy that talks about someone who's going to wait for you. This person clearly sees you as someone special, someone who they want to start a new chapter with. And so you see them there in that Two of Wands, waiting by the window, looking out for you to show up on the street and tell them, all right, I am done with this Hangman. That's now reversed. And I'm ready to start a new chapter with you. Right here, this person is planning for the future, whether it is the near future, if maybe you're going to reach out, they're going to take you somewhere, they're going to do something nice for you. But at the same time, also for the long-term future. They see the potential between the two of you. And they really want to connect. This person really wants to connect. All right, so let's see what's in your immediate future. Knight of Wands and Nine of Cups. Now, this Wands energy to me connects back to the person who was waiting for you with the Two of Wands. And right here, I do believe that they're not able to wait anymore. We see them right here being impatient, being impulsive, and starting to really plan for something, for some sort of event. Right here, you see an unexpected event, in fact. You see a gift. You see something that you're not seeing coming, but that is going to bring a lot of passion, and maybe it's going to give you what you needed in order to trust them, in order to unblock the situation from the hangman. Maybe this is going to be your way out from this stallness and into instead this new chapter. I mean, Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups is a beautiful card which talks about extreme happiness, which talks about someone who realizes that the environment around them is actually shaping into the one that they were wanting to see, but that maybe they were not able to see because of what happened in the past with those people, not with this new one right here. So there is something right here which, in my opinion, from what I see so far, is going to really change things up, and it's going to unblock this situation. This Wands person, King of Wands in fact, is someone who's really going to show you what love really is. I do believe that with their power and boldness as well, they're going to show you that love doesn't always have to be hurtful, and that it doesn't always have to be a game, a war. It can be instead a place where you feel safe and where you receive love and happiness, everything that we would want out of a relationship. And so I really like this person for you, first of all. And next, let's focus on what this Knight of Wands is going to represent. What are they planning to do? How you're going to react whenever you see what they're wanting to do right now. And also, let's see what this Nine of Cups is, what it's kickstarting and initiating here. Because this, although it's the end of the cycle, I see it as a beginning, a new beginning, especially considering the Ace of Cups. How is this relationship going to evolve? Will you let it evolve? And will you regret it maybe in the future? Or is this going to be completely different from what you had before? Let's look into all of that. I'll be continuing the reading in the extended video link below in the description box. Follow me there if you want to dive deeper into the messages. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Libra. We have seen here a situation where you are given new love. A new chapter is starting, it's trying to start for you. But at the same time, given where you're coming from, and given what you have experienced up to this point, you're trying to delay it as much as possible so that you can prevent yourself from ending up in the same situation over and over again. Now, what we see here is that although it's clear up here that what happened in the past wasn't your fault, you're starting to maybe doubt your decision making. You're starting to doubt your ability to see when things are not going to be good for you. And so you're getting to the opposite. Now you are doubting everything and everyone. Therefore, you are blocking energy. You're getting into a place where you're preventing yourself to be happy again, and we do not want that. What we see is that this person is waiting for you. They are not going to give up on you at all. But eventually they will become impatient and they will do something here with the Nine of Wands which you're not expecting. This person has a vision and you are the main goal right now in their vision. With the Nine of Cups, we see that after that event, there's going to be some sort of extreme happiness and a new beginning as well. So first of all, let's look into what this Knight of Wands is and what they're planning to do.